Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
National Security Minister. Emre bi wotu agagefo no fo ka kire mo se. Enuoma no amu ye ne ehu timunyai. Si yabakọ asem so 30. Yabakọ asem so 40. Yabakọ asem so 70. Yabakọ asem so 80. Unanimous decision na mu take no ehu. Na manfo gidie every court no. You thought say na oboa. Oka ye no enye impact. But national security wise, you know, they can't net the achirem say. They can't net the achirem say. Say one share year. Na one to two no year. Nipa ni gidie ne kwa na eko. Eti ebre bi be so a obeye judge but yentumi molding ewe area baby. One year ebre bi be so a baby ya wote no. Hwe ma me ka asem kire. Ma me ka asem kire mo. Ne je eye ku no judge bi ye ne hobi mu. Yes, sentences some judges for life. Mali eye ku no judge bi ye ne hobi mu. Burkina Faso eye ku no judge bi ye ne hobi mu. Montress na mu ready a certain handwriting on the wall say. Adenti ana boni bi e bekoso e wo man bi so anaye man mu no as youth no e support. Na nsa ya ye news se krobo ho yilo krobo. Emrantie bi akwa emrantie bi na abaya baako akọ robbery. Wo hwe comment ba ye ni nyinada. As some of the youth no are so happy with what is going on. Who were called to Burkina Faso? We read the Ghana for comment on ye nyinada. As so many jeho. They are called to Mali. Even they are called to an eje. Ya ECOWAS ye na dwen say okwa kokono. Wotie Ghana youth a year was some mon come hwe some ye mema. E de na ekoso. E kire say nipa na ti wo mani mu no ejidie ko. Wo mani di krikra. Omo nyina bebo omo nsem. Na sabre no se wo ye judge a wo di ne tumu e wo kwan bone so. Na bi omo beba no beja amanfo te se de ne jafo ni ja prisoners ni bia ye ja no a wo ba no an wo hwehwe wo fie. Because se bia no wo deserve na wo di ne tumu. Itu wo ba no an wo hwehwe ba bia wote. Sabre no so na rupre bia ntu na rupre aba. Itu o mani mu obi ateye obi anko ba bia. Eti mumma o mani mu nyo. Na ye nyina ye nya gidie o judicial system ni mu. Na me court a me de ani gi akose. Ade we de ye sisisem na wu sisi me. Eti se president kura no a. Ana me de na tani general ede ne court a. Minim se ochena me kwa. Be yi. Sade no wura mahama penso. Na court no tie no. Because Abu Ramadan mo etumi de owura John Dramani Mahama aban ene isi court ema court ni tumi tenase ema o kan say obi a ye de health insurance ene edi card bia enye card wo se ye de register nipa no ye nkwan ni din free register ni mu e be yi nipa ni din free mu e twere din foforo etia ye dan na de maame Jeminsa wo bia wo hwa abaso ya to aba wie wo na wo ye referee wona wo sisa abato no homra wona wo hwa yam ye to aba abato no na wo resource ba ye and now the first one ba ye wo so aye error wo the second one aba wo so wati wo the third one aba wo so wati wo the fourth one aba wo so wati sani pakro no eduru so na ye kwa kodi na asem a wo magina da kamiem sa na abato no wo sese ya wo so wanyinam sai kwa to si jano no so wanyinam wo won right eduru so e be ya judgment e koduru so unanimous se ma me na dibem. Wow. It is so biti baby a na dwene be kire ne sen enu na owura abet kanda pagina so a wode tumo for say monya hweye na Ghana tetam bombo so na there will be a timer nobody will call he or himself or herself as my lord Muntie kan Dapaah.
Injustice occasioned as a result of the absence of an effective justice delivery system, or delayed justice, or biased justice, is certainly a threat to national security. Indeed, when injustice abounds, particularly in situations where the bench, which is considered as the final arbiter of disputes, is deemed to be biased, citizens tend to take the law into their own hands, most times without recourse to the established systems of justice delivery. And similarly, the failure of the criminal justice system to ensure effective and expeditious trial of criminals adversely impact the morale of law enforcement agencies. It also emboldens criminals to perpetrate more crime and breeds lawlessness among the citizenry, developments which threaten the internal security of the state. If you are going to be able to address the security challenges that we have, especially the domestic ones, we need to be able to ensure that there is a judicial system that works. If you do not have a system, a judicial system that works, many people will simply take the laws into their own hands and misbehave and do what they want. Therefore, in trying to manage the security situation, it is important for us that we do get a judicial.
Very good. Ebre twaso, upe video na the best send. Retired Judge Justice Kokujan. Ewa asembi na maka etimunti asema Justice Kokujan enso edeto so muntie no.
From the people, and shall be administered in the name of the Republic by the Judiciary, which shall be independent and subject only to the Constitution. Ladies and gentlemen, the import of these stipulations is to underscore the fact that the judiciary, and hence judges of our courts, are accountable to the people as their servants and not as their masters, in the quest to achieve and advance the vision of democratic government and the objective and tangible fruits of democracy in our land. Additionally, and more importantly, the judiciary has the bounden duty to hold all other powers, entities, and agencies of state accountable and ensure transparency in their actions or deeds. And in this respect, I felt very, very agonized when the Supreme Court, in the 2020 election petition, decided to shield the Electoral Commissioner from giving evidence. The Supreme Court, in that trial, was a constitutional court, not just any court. And the Electoral Commission was the returning officer. He was accountable to the people of this country. And the Supreme Court ought to have allowed her to go into the witness box and account to the people of this country. They shielded her to the detriment of our country for today and maybe for tomorrow. And it is a very, very shameful situation. And that's
if that is a very shameful situation, then all those people who shielded her, shameless, has covered you all. Okay? Mama yanka no krenchene ye ho se. O mine no, yes or no. Mama Judge, Papa Judge, mo say wo mine that you. Are you telling me say so ochena say ye kotoa ba NDC be na dwe so be Supreme Court one. Monkan. Say wochena ye kotoa ba NDC be na dwe say obebe Supreme Court one. No. Enti NDC nya na dwe say obebe so obebe Supreme Court dia. No be anything. We must say election are won at the Supreme Court. at the police station. Into ombe kind, no my to ombe to a kind. I call it ya bibi awa hen police station. Enti so be na be twese kan ya ba obi di tuo be sia no e wo police station because obi ani adaje kokko to biem. Eti se ba bia duro no wo bia boa no ho se be de memra akura me nsem because constitution no a ye gina so settle court no eno anso na sai kan say defend yourself. So I will defend myself. Sami ma will be emerge ma ade ye me de nkofiri me nsem because ebia wotena ye de court wa na menye good justice. Na judgment. Mama yenka no ho kura nkyere ye ho. Na ye ku ye ho ese ye man no. Ohene babu amade me kan na obi buafu ba meka ne aka ne ochena se obi nim die besi chena na ochena ehu chen enne because enne de etwawi. Professor Milseti akonya so as the president okra fie se wo kwa adwuma ba ebo be no num na kwa abase wa mabiem won said the openia kotwampaw ewu ya Ghanafo ani gi ye bo se okuruma adenti na bibi to pani bi wo Ghana ha na Ghana mabuna ni agesa ye koso no enkoyi institution na wa Ghana nyina aye corrupted yade ni bia ka won etu oman court batan ye sremo mommo ho ban na yade ni bia nka mo because yade no a aka prosi say ayedem passe prosi betumi redeem ni image for the first time in the history of Ghana. IGP Nkrofo ayeku atu no am ye the IGP ebegina bedwam parliament twetwe no. For the first time in the history, you were a numa kasiye, including the presidency. It was mine court on the day, and Kehonye no go area, and you go who feel, and you be subang. And down here, the mamma, ye. A could you make the as a board jom hammerding, as Yamana Kamokumo. Muna na do call program ase on card yes kra no wosre aden boni ben obi abetu Ghana ha de jam hwe mabunu dodo a edwane afiri ya mamu ede me pato mo ma anta kamera na me twene ntem hwe mabunu dodo a afiri Ghana ha edwane ede ya to yire nchama Ghana for namu within a day. And I make catch the one. So World Bank the Abba said you are below 800 cities to 3,500. Where you're a poor man, where a poor person. Hey, I'm a poor person. We can't say be a boy. Me can't net the actual say. A tomre be we are like beggars. We beg to survive. And I make catch. Tombe bia obi kura hu ko kura no agyan because ye ho ye hi e wo kura ye timu ase ye nya adwuma adwuma kro no a manfo ye no BBC e de sisi da kase ye bia na ye no hai. So ask yourself questions because o man wa ye timu no ye ma billions kura no enye sika ti etua ka 10,000 na what 4,000 ye free because inflation ye 4,000 40%. What here from Naka 6,000. I'm not trusting you couldn't come. Take. But any person living with disability for no, didn't come brief by 10 minutes. Won't come be anymore. Son and there, you know Dr. Grace and you trust and then the bon come.
Kama Mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Now so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.